Moving to Canada is a dream for a lot of people. There are different categories of people who are looking forward to moving to Canada permanently. We've been receiving a lot of emails on how to move to Canada for permanent residency. We've also been having quite a number of people who are subscribing to our one-on-one guide, and we've discovered that a lot of immigrants are not aware or well informed on how Canada immigration works or how to navigate the process according to your skills and your qualification. We also have another group of people who are already in the pool with active EE profile, but then they are stuck in the process. They don't even know how to continue their journey of becoming Canadian permanent resident. The truth is, immigrating to Canada is not a rocket science. If you know and target the right province or provinces according to your skills and your qualification, you will land Canada fast with your family. So in this video, we are going to be walking you through 2 immigration pathways that do not require a university degree or a job offer. I sincerely believe that this would help you to land Canada fast with your family. And if you're seeing this smiling face for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Ammy. I talk about everything immigration. Please subscribe to this channel for more informative videos, and don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to others. It is also a great way of supporting my channel. Please share my videos with your friends and your loved ones, and keep watching.
Hello guys, you're welcome to Immigrate with Ammy. Today we are talking about Canada immigration, and in this video we are going to be presenting you with 2 pathways that actually has a lot of potential. Why are we considering these 2 pathways for you, and why are we focusing on these 2 pathways? The first reason is because it only requires a high school certificate completion. You don't need to have a bachelor's degree or an OND or an HND before you are eligible for these 2 pathways. You only need to have completed secondary school. Okay, so that's the first reason why we think these 2 pathways offers a lot of benefit. The second reason is that it does not require you to get a job offer. As you know, there are a lot of immigration pathways that require job offers in Canada. So you need to have gotten a job with a Canadian employer before you can apply for such programs. These 2 programs that we'll be highlighting today does not require you to get a job in Canada. Again, these are direct permanent residency pathways. These 2 programs or these 2 pathways are actually focused on 2 occupation sectors, and the reason why we are also highlighting these 2 pathways is that they are focused on occupations that are currently experiencing labor shortage in all the provinces in Canada. What this means, or what opportunities this brings for you as an international skilled worker or an international professional, is the fact that you will be entering into an occupation that is very high in demand in Canada, and you will already be a permanent resident. So the focus of this video is to take a look at these 2 pathways critically, and by critically I mean we'll be talking about the eligibility criteria. We'll be talking about the occupations that the government is considering under these 2 pathways. So we'll show you the full list of all the occupations that are being considered in each of the 2 pathways that we'll be looking at. And then finally, we will also be talking about the step-by-step guide, okay, if you are interested in exploring these 2 pathways. These 2 pathways belong to the Canada category-based immigration program, and the reason why the government started that program in this current year 2023 is the fact that they identified labor shortage in certain occupation or certain economic sectors, and they have they understand that this actually pose a lot of economic risk to Canada as a whole. And in order to address that situation, they came about this new policy of immigration called the category-based selection, where the government is focusing on certain key occupational categories which has a direct impact on Canada immigration. And we'll be taking a look at two of those categories or two of those streams that you can apply for as an international applicant. Let's start with the transport industry of Canada, okay? Just to give you an idea of how much transport workers that Canada needs right now. Some research that the Canada Immigration conducted reveals that Canada would need around 55,600 workers in the trucking industry alone. So for truck drivers alone, Canada needs more than 55,000 truck drivers between 2023 to 2035. For workers in the aviation industry or for skilled professionals in the aviation industry, Canada would need around 55,000 of them between 2025 and 2035. In the marine industry, Canada needs up to 19,000 professionals from 2031 to 2035. And then in the rail industry, they need around 4,000 professionals by 2035. So you can see that this is actually a huge labor shortage, and Canada is coming up with this category-based immigration program to address that labor shortage. And in fact, they've been implementing this particular immigration program from this year onwards. Now, these are programs that I have seen that has requirements which are actually low compared to a lot of other immigration pathways, and we'll be taking a look at those criteria. What this suggests to you, or what opportunity this presents to you as a prospective immigrant in Canada. Number one, it shows Canada's clear need for transport occupation workers, and this presents you with a significant amount of career opportunity. What we are saying is that immigrants who come to Canada through these category-based draws for transport occupation workers will find plenty of opportunities to build long, rewarding careers in Canada. And the second thing, which most people don't know about transport occupations in Canada, is that they pay a competitive wage compared to most other occupations. And in the view of the rising cost of living, the transport occupations actually offers a lot of benefits to live a high quality of life in Canada. Under the category-based immigration program for the transport occupations category, which is the first stream that we're talking about, what is the eligibility? Number one, you need to have within the past 3 years at least 6 months of full-time continuous work experience, either in Canada or outside Canada. And this work experience must have been in just one single occupation. Again, the question is, what occupations are they considering under this transport occupations category? Okay, so I'll be showing you that list right away. The first one is aircraft assemblers and aircraft assembly inspectors. Now you can see the NOC code and you can see the tier category. Okay, the second one is transport truck drivers. Now, this is something that we all know. This is one of the occupations that is experiencing a lot of labor shortage in Canada. Canada needs truck drivers, and this can position you to getting your permanent residency earlier if you apply for this category-based immigration program. The third occupation is railway traffic controllers and marine traffic regulators, engineer officers in water transport, deck officers in water transport, air traffic controllers and related occupations, air pilot, flight engineers and flying instructors, aircraft mechanics and aircraft inspectors, railway carmen or carwomen, and managers in transportation. Now, all of these occupations which we have listed here, if you have experience in any of these occupations, you can apply for the category-based immigration program under the transport occupation pathway. Before we go into the step-by-step guide, There is also a second pathway that we want to talk about, and that has to do with trades workers. So if you're a trades worker, what are the benefits that are available for you in terms of the job opportunities or the job potential in Canada? Just to give you another set of statistics, Canada has estimated that there will be around 3,400 trades jobs which will be made available due to expansion demand. There will be additional 11,800 trades jobs which will be created due to retirement. There will be additional 1,800 job openings in the trade sector which will be due to other replacement demand. And there will be additional 2,600 trades jobs that will become open due to immigration. Now, when you look at all of these huge numbers, what does this present to you as a prospective immigrant in Canada? This tells you that the government is aiming to welcome immigrants who are able to fill labor market gap in the skilled trades. And one of the ways you can immigrate as a skilled trade worker is through the category-based immigration program for the trades professionals category or pathway. Now, for the trades category pathway, what are the job or what are the occupations that the government is focusing on in 2023? 1. Residential and commercial installers and servicers, elevator constructors and mechanics, machine fitters, heating, refrigeration and air conditioning mechanics, construction millwrights and industrial mechanics, carpenters, plumbers, electricians, welders and related machine operators, and of course contractors and supervisors, other construction trades, installers, repairers and servicers. Now please take note of the NOC code of all of these occupations, because when you are at the point of creating your application, you would need to put the appropriate NOC code there so that it will make you eligible. If your job is related, for example, you're a machine fitter and you choose the wrong code, that will automatically make you ineligible for this category. So please also take note of the NOC code that are listed right here. The good thing is that the video description has all of these links to check if you meet the eligibility criteria. So basically, I've been able to show you guys the occupations that are eligible under the trades opportunity and under the transport opportunities. The next thing for you to know is what is the step-by-step guide, or how do you apply for this category-based immigration in each of these two different streams. Canada Immigration has provided us with a step-by-step guide to the category-based selection in the express entry. The first thing is you will need to show your interest, which is actually the most important step. Okay, so it's the first step in the right direction. And how do you do this? You do this by creating an online express entry profile in your IRCC secure account. Okay, so directly on Canada Immigration website, you can create an account and then open an express entry profile right there. Okay, it's something that takes around less than 30 minutes to create. Okay, and Immigrate with Ammy is available to support you if you would like to create an express entry profile. Now, don't forget that before you can open an express entry profile, there are 3 key requirements. The first one is that you would need to evaluate your credentials or your academic credentials if you didn't study in Canada. And for you to do that, you can use any of the credential evaluation bodies that are licensed to operate in Canada, and we can recommend, for example, WES to you. So you can go directly to WES website, create an account there, and request for a credential evaluation right there, at the convenience of your mobile device or your computer, as long as you have internet access. The thing is that for WES, you would need to also make the payment online. All right. The second one is the language proficiency test, and the third one is for you to determine your occupation code, what they call the NOC code in Canada. Once you have created that express entry profile, the federal government will place you in the express entry pool with other candidates. The next thing is that they will assign you what they call a CRS score, or a comprehensive ranking system score, which shows your position in the pool. From time to time, what the government does for the category-based selection is that for each of the categories, they identify candidates that are eligible based on their profile, based on their work experience, and based on the skills. So once your profile is considered for this, the federal government will also rank you, okay, based on the number of candidates that are eligible for that particular category, and then you will get an invitation, right on your profile. So this is a very easy Canada immigration pathway because it doesn't really require you to do much. All you have to do is to open an express entry profile, position yourself using the right knock, and then just wait for the invitation. All right. Now, guys, this is a great opportunity for people in the transport industry or in the trade sector. They've been inviting people in this year 2023, and those invitations will continue to happen even to the nearest future. And you need to actually position yourself very well for this. Now, if you want a one-on-one consultation to check if you meet the eligibility criteria, or if you need some additional hand-holding to apply for this, then you can reach out one-on-one to Immigrate with Ammy, and she can support you effectively. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure speaking with you, and we wish you all the best in your Canada immigration journey.